What are the main types of formations in which minerals occur? Where can we see minerals? As we are all know, the minerals can be seen in rocks. Then we can see them in valley floor and in ocean deposits. And we have learned that rocks are of three types: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Then we can see the mineral deposits in valley floor and in ocean deposits. Now let us see how it is seen in igneous and metamorphic rocks. First, in igneous and metamorphic rocks, as I told before. In igneous and metamorphic rocks, minerals may occur in the cracks, crevices, folds, or joints. Now, what do you mean by crack? A breakage or fracture is known as a crack. And what is a crevice? Narrow, deep opening or gap. Narrow, deep opening or gap. That is crevices. Now, joint means fractures in rocks where there has been little to no movement along the fracture. Fractures in rocks where there has been little to no movement along the fracture plane. तो यहाँ पे तीन तीन दिया है: क्रैक्स, क्रेविसेस, फोल्ट और जॉइंट्स. क्रैक्स मीन्स अ सिंबल जो ब्रेकेज होता है, टूटा हुआ होता है, दैट इज व्हाट वी मीन बाय क्रैक. क्रेविसेस मीन्स वो डीप ओपनिंग होगा, गहराई में होगा, एंड नैरो गैप होगा. जॉइंट और फॉल्ट मीन्स व्हाट? गैप तो रहेगा लेकिन मूवमेंट नहीं होगा, दो रॉक्स के बीच में मूवमेंट बहुत ही कम रहेगा. तो ये जहाँ जहाँ पे फ्रैक्चर्स होते हैं, क्रेविसेस होते हैं, क्रैक्स होते हैं, वहाँ पे वी कैन सी मिनरल्स. If we are seeing minerals in very small quantities, smaller occurrences, that is what we call veins. And if the minerals are found in larger deposits, that is what we mean by lodes. And how it got stuck up over there? In most cases, they are formed when minerals in liquid or molten and gaseous forms are forced upwards through cavities towards the earth's surface. They cool and solidify as they rise. Major metallic minerals like tin, copper, zinc and lead etc. are obtained from veins and lodes. तो वहाँ पे कैसे ये minerals पहुँच गए? As you all know, Earth's interior is made up of molten magma. Through the breakages from the Earth's interior, because of pressure and heat, the liquid form, the molten magma will be coming upwards and it will be stuck inside the cracks, crevices, folds, joints, etc. Earth's interior is very, very hot, but as soon as it reaches the surfaces, it will cool down and it will solidify. Gaseous liquid form will be converted into solid and it can be seen in cracks, crevices, fold joints, etc. It will cool down, it will solidify. That's how it got stuck up over there. And which all minerals can be seen in this way? Tin, copper, zinc and lead can be seen in this way. Sometimes in MCQ too, questions can be asked like this. Okay, that is some of the statements will be given and you will have to pick up the correct statement from the following. From this portion, question can be asked in this way, like tin, copper, zinc and lead are obtained from veins and lodes or due to the solidification of the molten magma coming from molten material coming from the interior of the earth. Is it true or false? Question can be asked in this way. Okay, whether the statement is correct or not. So that is the first form in which we can see the mineral. Now, so igneous metamorphic rocks done over. Now second, sedimentary rocks. How can we see minerals in sedimentary rocks? In sedimentary rocks, a number of minerals occur in bed or layers. Now how the sedimentary rocks are formed? Igneous rocks, when they are exposed to weathering agents, will break down into smaller particles. It will be blown away by water, wind, etc. Will be deposited in low-lying areas, layer by layer, and after some times it will be solidified into rocks, that is sedimentary rocks. So in between the layers we can see lot of minerals. So they have been formed as a result of deposition. That is the process by which certain minerals or elements will be deposited over the years. That is what we call deposition. It will be deposited by various agents. Then accumulated means what? It will be concentrated in some area. It will be concentrated more and more as this deposition continues. And accumulation means build up or gathering of minerals over a period of time. Okay, it will be deposited. Simply it will be deposited. Then it will be, next step, it will be accumulated. That means it will be building up, and afterwards it will be more concentrated in between the layers. That is how some of the minerals can be seen. Coal, petroleum, iron ore have been concentrated as a result of long periods under great heat and pressure. तो रॉक्स, इग्नियस एंड मेटामॉर्फिक रॉक्स जो होते हैं वो नेचुरल एजेंट्स के द्वारा इट विल बी ब्रोकन डाउन and the sediments will be carried away and away and away by some natural agents. फिर वो deposit होता जाएगा, and ये simply जब deposit होता है वो deposition होता है, बाद में वो build-up होता जाएगा, that is accumulation. फिर वहाँ पे concentrate heat and pressure की वजह से वो बहुत concentrate होगा, and ये जब layer deposit होते हैं उसमें बहुत सारे particles भी रहेगा, and ये particles accumulate होगा, concentrate होगा, and heat and pressure की वजह से बहुत साल after a long periods of time it will be converted into minerals, and we can see iron, coal, etc. in this manner. Then another group of sedimentary minerals like gypsum, potash, salt and sodium salt, they are formed as a result of evaporation, especially in arid region. Evaporation in arid region, what does it mean? Arid region means extremely dry region where evaporation is more and precipitation is less. Precipitation means the rainfall is very, very less, but evaporation is faster and very more. Now, minerals can be formed at different stages of evaporation. And as I told you, precipitation is very, very less. Now, you take the case of minerals like gypsum. It can be formed in the early stages of evaporation, while others like sodium salt, potassium salt may form later as the evaporation continues. As evaporation continues, the water becomes more concentrated with minerals, and eventually the dissolved minerals start to precipitate out. Evaporation is continuing, and afterwards the minerals will be in solid form. Okay. In the early stages of evaporation, we can see gypsum, and afterwards you can see potash, sodium salt, etc. at various levels of evaporation. जब इवोपरेट होता जाएगा, पूरा मॉइस्चर इवोपरेट होता जाएगा, कुछ मिनरल सॉलिड बनेंगे, एंड अलग अलग स्टेजेस में आप लोग अलग अलग मिनरल्स को देख सकते हैं, जैसे कि जिप्सम देख सकते हैं, पोटैश देख सकते हैं, एंड सोडियम सॉल्ट देख सकते हैं. नाउ अनदर मोड ऑफ फॉर्मेशन इन्वॉल्व्स decomposition of surface rocks. Again, changes are inevitable. We can see a lot of rocks on the earth's surface. It will be broken down, and some of the soluble material which are easily dissolved by water, which it will be washed away. The soluble materials will be washed away, and the remaining part, solid, very very solid particles will be remaining intact. Residual mass of weathered material कुछ वहाँ पे रह जाता है. Surface rocks है, and जो soluble particles है, dissolved particles है, वो dissolve होता जाएगा, and जो dissolve नहीं हो पाते हैं वो वहीं के वहाँ रह जाएगा. तो उसमें we can see minerals. Bauxite is formed in this way. Now next mode of formation in which we can see minerals is in alluvial deposit. Alluvial deposits which can be seen on valley floor of mountain. Mountain के नीचे जो valley floor होता है, there you can see the minerals. Okay, तो rivers will be depositing a lot of minerals on the valley floor. And most probably it can be metals like gold, silver, platinum, etc. which cannot be corroded by water. It will not be dissolved in water. Its properties will not be lost coming in reaction with the water. It will be remaining intact. And if you carefully observe, in some places we could see certain precious metals like gold, silver, platinum, etc. over there. Okay, so there too you can see the minerals. And they are known as the placer deposits. Placer, P-L-A-C-E-R. And it came from the Spanish word meaning sandbank or alluvial deposit. Then another form in which you can see mineral is in ocean waters. So ocean water contain vast quantities of mineral, but most of these two are widely diffused to be of economic significance. Widely diffused means it is scattered, it is spread, it is dispersed. If you collect a few liters of water there, you could see only low concentration of minerals. So economically it is not viable. It is not very, what you can say, profitable to take the minerals from the ocean waters because it is widely diffused. उतने कॉन्सेंट्रेशन में आप नहीं देख सकते हैं मिनरल्स को, आपको बहुत पैसा खर्च करना पड़ेगा उसमें से अगर मिनरल्स निकालना है तो, लेकिन इतने स्कैटर्ड होते हैं इसकी वजह से. Like, however, common salt, magnesium, bromine are largely derived from ocean waters. Some minerals are very essential. Even though it is costly, we are taking common salt, magnesium, and bromine from the ocean waters. And the ocean bed are also rich in manganese nodules. Nodules means you could see a large variety of minerals which are in a small rounded rock-like formation. That is what we call nodules. Okay, manganese can be seen in ocean floor. These are the different types of formations in which minerals occur. Like we can see the minerals in igneous and metamorphic rocks. That is first one. Sedimentary rocks. Then due to the decomposition of surface rocks, then we can see the mineral deposits in alluvial deposits and in ocean waters. Hopefully you understood this portion. Thank you so much.